Another new subscriber. Hello, hello, hello. We are here. We are here. I am going to just go double check my sound before I go any further. It's loading. Sound is great. All right. We are off to the races. Hello, I am Tara Priolo. I'm your resident white facing biracial multi passionate musician, and I talk about the ish that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. Today, I am running Love in Action's daily boost. Everyone else at Love in Action is off the hook today. It is a rest day here, and we love it that way. We love it that way. But I still come at least for a little bit to bring some, I don't know, to bring some nuggets, to talk about chakras, to talk about melody, yada yada yada. What is Love in Action Network, you ask? Well, it is a space where we encourage, equip, and empower you into putting your love in action. Your love in action. Good morning, music heals. um I'm not going to have you up just because usually we do it another way, and next time if I see your RSVP sooner, then I will invite you in the back way. Um, but anyway, just so I can get in and get out here. But I'm happy to have you in the comments. How are you? How are you? Uh, and I'm trying to forward this. Anyway, so Love in Action Network, you can join us. I'll show you later. You can join us at lovedandlovable.org, joining the membership, and or the VIP Halo, and then you will be in. We have got Telegram chats, we've got Halo events, we've got song shares, we've got all of the things, blah, da, 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 et cetera, et cetera. If you are on the YouTubies, say hello. If you are on the YouTubies, check yourself and you're a VIP network person, then go ahead and check yourself in over on the Halo. Okay. Okay. So let's get started here. I'm going to pull up a Black Liturgies post as one does. If you are on Instagram, you're welcome to go over to YouTube so you can see the share. Let me go find the one that I want to share here. Is a little unprepared for today. You know what I mean? It is the way that it is. It is the way that it is. That's not the right one. This one. I don't think I shared this one yet. So we'll do that. And like I say, if you're on YouTube, say hello, because I don't know you're there unless you say hello. I have way too many windows up. This is it. I have to do my taxes today as well. And I feel like my Instagram just bricked. Also, my Instagram is just like wild. So if you're there, I'm so sorry. Instagram is BTS, behind the scenes. Okay, but I think we could see this on YouTube. Let me double check. My Instagram literally just bricked. Cute. We love that. Okay, so do not fall asleep in your enemy's dream. John Edgar Wideman. Do not fall asleep in your enemy's dream. Be careful who you let regulate your hope. Liberation is after us, and all dreaming is dangerous to those who benefit from our numbness. That's by Cole Arthur Riley. I'm going to read that one again. If anything hits you, make sure you comment it, okay? Be careful who you let regulate your hope. Liberation is after us. It's chasing us, as maybe Dr. Flo will sing that song for us today, right? And all dreaming is dangerous to those who benefit from our numbness. All dreaming is dangerous to those who benefit from our numbness. Mm. The truth is my hope. No, pause. Reread. The truth is my hope is mangled. It limps and creaks at night. You speak of hope like a white bird soaring. It's okay that mine is the battered exhale, a bench with splintered wood. Oh, that's pretty. It doesn't have a thing. Okay, so here's our breathing exercise for today, friends. Here's our breathing exercise. We're going to inhale together. Inhale. I resist despair. Exhale. I protect my imagination. Inhale. I resist despair. Exhale. I protect my imagination. Inhale. I want more for us. Exhale. I keep dreaming. Inhale. I want more for us. Exhale. I keep dreaming. I keep dreaming. I keep dreaming. Keep looking bigger, right? Liberation is after us. That's the thing. I think that a lot of times I got to restart this because this is ridiculous over here. Y'all. Oh, there it goes. Now it reset. That was weird. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. Distracted by the Instagram getting stuck. Okay. I think sometimes that we think, and maybe this is true, maybe it's an equal and opposite reaction, that we're chasing liberation, or that like liberation doesn't just exist in the world, that like freedom doesn't exist in the world. But the reality is that it does, right? It does exist on its own. It does exist on its own. Okay. And it's after us. It's pushing us into its own space, right? It's pushing us to a place where we can be in community together. Together forever, I'll be in your heart and I will thank you. You're welcome. I'll probably get banned from YouTube for that. But anyway, liberation is after us. In this first sentence here, be careful who you let regulate your hope, right? Who's telling you in any given moment that you shouldn't be as hopeful or as joyful or as positive as you are, right? How sure can you be in your state of hope or your state of joy or your state of overflow or your state of dreaming? All of those things, right? Even freedom, even liberation come from within ourselves. So the more that we can be healing ourselves, right? The more that we can be healing ourselves, the more that we can ignore those who wish for us to not be as big, right? Ignore those who wish for us to not be as big or not be as bold, right? I think that's really important. Be careful who you let regulate your hope. Liberation is after us. And y'all, I only promise 45 minutes on Saturdays. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're moving on to the chakra. Y'all know it's crown chakra day. We've been here before together. Crown chakra. Where's your crown? It's the top of your dome, as Bobby McFerrin would say. All right. The top of your dome right there. The crown chakra is the connection with your spirit. The color for today is purple. Look around your room, find some purple. I've told y'all before that my husband has a Vikings jacket. My incoming child also has a Vikings outfit. Okay. Also has a Vikings outfit. All right. So when you look at purple, you can imbue it and it can feed back to you with wisdom, tranquility, intuition, royalty, respect, regality, and important figure energy. Child, I'm so important now using all the purple on my Instagram that Instagram has decided that some of my features, like sharing my post to my stories, are not an option. That's how powerful purple can be if you imbue it, right? If you imbue it with your crown energy. Yeah. This like filter over here is doing some crazy things with my hair. So don't mind me playing with it. That's a common thing. Yeah. The food of the crown chakra is fresh air, sunlight, nature, and water. Y'all Minnesotans, y'all Twin Cityans, y'all better get out there and enjoy the sunshine today. I know it's a little nippy, okay? But it's supposed to snow like 10 inches tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to snow like 10 inches tomorrow. So let us together go out and enjoy the sunlight, right? Go out and enjoy the sunlight while we have it. Find your water. I don't know where my water is right now. Oh, I see it. It's in the kitchen. Forgot to bring it over here. Soon the lakes, well, I think the lakes are already open up here so we can go swimming. But I don't swim in lakes. I don't know about y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all go swimming in the lakes? Do y'all go swimming in the ocean? Like, is this like do you go swimming in pools or like natural? Well, not all lakes are natural made, but y'all know what I mean. Do you go swimming in bodies of water or swimming pools? Hello, puppet. Hello. These are the things that interest me. Like lakes or swimming pools. I've been swimming in all of them, the ocean, the lake, um, and pools. And when I brought my husband to this is such an anecdote. We are so far away from chakras right now. But anyway, when I brought my husband to Key West, we were there for my brother's wedding. And the ocean, that was the first time he's been to the ocean, okay? And he went in and he was like, "Do you know it's salty?" And I was like, "Yeah." I just can't handle like that, like the stuff that touches your feet. What? Like the seaweed, and then you like don't know if it's seaweed or a jellyfish. Like, no. Like, is it a fish? Is it a fish? Or is it like, no. Y'all can have it. Okay. I will go jump in the swimming pool, come back to the beach with you, lay out with you, go back to the swimming pool when I need to get cool. Like, y'all know? Okay. Anyway, the point is the crown chakra, one of the foods is water. I don't advise drinking ocean water, okay? Unless you're going to desalinate it or whatever that process is called, okay? Like, anyway, okay. Well, that was a trek, wasn't it? That was a gift away, a floating away. Okay, moving on. So I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so distracted in this live. I had a dog hair wrapped around my wedding ring. Anyway, Love and Action members, if you are here, make sure you're checking yourselves in. Um, where did it go? Chakra. Okay. Uh, if you are a crystal person, you can use selenite, labradorite, moonstone, amethyst, and clear quartz. Okay. Again, like all of this stuff, and I say this almost every time, but I guess I haven't said it in a couple times. Almost everything that we talk about in boosts, that we talk about in Love and Action Network, Dr. Flo's Mobile Book Club, the books that we suggest there, the chakra system, the emotion wheels, these are all things that you can use as tools to help, as we said, lift you into liberation and freedom, because liberation is chasing you, right? From our original Black Liturgies post this morning. Yeah. And so crystals are just rocks until you imbue them with something, right? A color is just a color until you let it evoke something in you or pull something from it, right? These are just things that you can use to align yourself a little bit more. Yeah. But you don't have to use them. Find tools that work for you. And if you have other tools, let us know. We would love to hear from you. We would love to hear from you. Okay. If you are imbalanced in your crown chakra, You have an enemy of thoughts. You're overwhelmed with thoughts. You're uncomfortable with higher power. You're anxious. You're fearful. You're depressed, and you're unsatisfied. Now, what is an enemy thought, right? I think a lot of business coaches, online people talk about this in terms of the quote unquote like inner critic. I don't know why. Does anybody else have a problem with that term? They call it like the inner critic. Well, your inner critic is just being mean to you, right? Your inner critic. I just like that's not really what we're talking about here. Okay? Um we're talking about the inability to move beyond the thought, right? The inability to see the clarity in your thoughts. Yeah? That's what we're talking about here. That's what we're talking about here. Now, how do you how do you break through that? How do you gain clarity? Well, you can use some of the things that we've already talked about. Use the color purple. You can use those crystals. You can use that food. You could talk to a very trusted friend. You could journal, right? You can start to find ways outside of your dome, right? To help you have clarity in those thoughts. And now, if it's helpful for you to think about it as inner critic work, that's fine. If it is cool and easy for you to like have this inner critic thought, you know, this inner critic thought that sort of like is personified, cool. Do that. Again, bring your own belief, bring your own tools, bring your own whatever works for you. But finding the clarity in those thoughts, pushing through the cloud, right? Hashtag see you at the top, right? That's what you have to do to become balanced in your crown chakra. So when you are aligned in your crown chakra, you are blissful, you are whole, you know you reflect divinity and you can see beauty in the world. You're optimistic. I would add that you have clarity. I would add that you have um what do they call it? Uh discernment. I would add that you're decisive. I would add that you move with confidence, right? That you move with confidence. Yeah? All right. Let's move on from that. Let's go grab our beady. Let's go grab our melody. Let's go grab our melody. Oh, y'all, it's not open. It's like really not open. Hang on. Please hold. Please let me know what ice cream flavor you are today. Actually, let's do what cake flavor you are today. 52 weeks. I want to stay in the call. Leave me alone. Sorry, y'all. 52 weeks of conscious contact. You can't find it? What is happening here, y'all? This computer, some days. Some days. Give me a second, y'all. Maybe that's a sign that I should do my riff. Wow. There it is. Okay, y'all are going to have to also give me a drum roll at some point here. So this week has been week 12, methinks. Week 12. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. I swear, I'm working on it. I'm every woman. It's all in me. This YouTube is going to get taken down. Anyway, All right, yes. Week 12, an open mind. We are on the last day. I'll get a drum roll from you all once we enter the once we enter to the next week. So grab your notebooks. Y'all know this book is 52 Weeks of Conscious Contact by Melody Beattie. And we use this to sort of center our thoughts, center our network throughout the week with a theme. So Melody packs a punch. The last day of the week, there is a prayer. Bring your own belief. Once again, bring your own belief. So if there's the word God, replace it with something that makes you feel comfortable. Shamalama ding dong, Allah, etc., etc. All right. So life hasn't lost its wonder and awe. We have. This ties into the Black liturgies. If y'all missed the Black liturgies, you're going to want to go watch the replay, okay? Life hasn't lost its wonder and awe. We have. If we just open our mind a little, we'll see how magical the world can be. I think it was last week, it might have been Wednesday, but we were talking about, you know, dreaming beyond what you even think is possible, right? Dreaming beyond. What could we make this world if we just disrobed ourselves of the status quo? And this is something that I ask all the time. No, I don't want you to play. Oh my gosh, y'all, my Apple Music just opened. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. We're having a time today. Life hasn't lost its wonder and awe. We have. If we just open our minds a little, we'll see how magical the world can be. So many of us are stuck, are trapped in mind virus prisons, right? So many of us are making things mean something about ourselves that we don't need to make mean about ourselves, right? So many of us are trapped in what we quote unquote should be doing, what we quote unquote should be looking for, what we quote unquote should dream, right? What we quote unquote should hope. Y'all remember the Black liturgies post from the beginning of this, yes? Yes? Right? So many of us get trapped in that. We get trapped in the status quo, and that's why it's so dang hard to have a freaking conversation that means something. I got to finish this melody post before I go into my riff because it relates to this. The prayer of the week. Help me to stay open and aware. Help me to see everything you want me to see. I'll read it one more time. Help me to stay open and aware. Help me to see help me to see everything you want me to see. Help me to see everything you want me to see. That means you have to have your brain open, honest, open, and willing, right? Honest, open, and willing. Ooh, the baby agrees. The baby just kicked right in the ribs there. So sorry. So sorry. All right. Let me introduce y'all to what next week's theme is. Next week, ooh, child. We've been needing this in Love and Action Network. I'm going to put it in the chat. Week 13 is drum rolls. Who's dropping a drum roll for me? Who's dropping it? Who's dropping it? Give me a drum roll. Give me an emoji. Give me an emoji. Somebody giving me an emoji. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it because I got to find it again. I'm giving you time. Week 13 of the year with Melody Beattie is Crazy People Make Us Crazy. And child, I bet you this is going to pack a punch. Y'all can come back to TikTok tomorrow with Poppy Wata and Starlight Mystic to catch the day one reading. And I'll go over the rest of the weekly events at the end of this. Okay. So let me get back on this riff. Y'all, a lot of you are so trapped. And I have talked about this time and time again, but thank you, Starlight. Thank you, Starlight. have seen this come up time and time and time and time again. And listen, folks, I would love your help. If you are out there, is anybody out there? And you have thoughts about this, I want you to put them in the chat. I may actually like full on repost this one because we are so trapped in the status quo that we don't want to have a conversation about the things that matter. So, this is all spurred by last night. I did my spill the beans, which I do on, oh gosh, on Friday nights in my stories over on Instagram. Okay. I am very active in my stories on Instagram. And I do my Spill the Beans series, which is a once-a-week series where we talk about everything from activism to music. And lately, I have been spotlighting, teaching about living Black women primarily. Actually, I think they have all been women who are making history today, right? I've been doing that since the beginning of Black History Month. Now, when I asked yesterday, who wants the more conversational, talking about the ish, spill the beans back? I got a lot of people that want me to go 50-50. I got a lot of people that just want to be educated and they don't want to try, right? I got a lot of people that are stuck in their mind viruses. Yeah. I got a lot of people that don't have an open mind. I got a lot of people that don't want to have the conversation. And I got to tell y'all, we got to break the status quo to move, right? We got to do something different. We got to dream beyond, right? Life hasn't lost its wonder and awe. We have, right? When you keep answering the same thing, even though someone's refuting it, or even though someone is trying to get you to move beyond that thought, where do we go? Where do we go, y'all? It's not that I don't want to do the education. That is a large part of my platform. It's a large part of who I am. But I also want to have conversation that matters. And the hardest step is getting y'all to believe that a conversation that matters is going to take energy. It's going to take some brain power. It's going to take some willpower. It's going to take some fear. It's going to take some wholeness beyond where you are now. Right? It's going to take something different. It's going to take committing and coming to meetings. It's going to take not bitching about everything. It's going to take being in your crown chakra and your heart chakra and your sacral chakra and your solar plexus chakra and your throat chakra and your third eye chakra and your root chakra. And again, I'm not mad about you wanting spotlights. Mayhaps I'll create a different series for that. But what does frustrate me is this inability and this lack of wanting to even breach the conversation because it might be a little bit hard, because it might be a little bit uncomfortable, because it might challenge you to open your mind just a little bit, because it might challenge the way that you've strapped your hope and your joy from being bigger than you? Because what if something changes? What if something changes? What if liberation is chasing you? What if liberation is chasing you? All of you, all of me. Yeah, think about it. While I go over the events at lovedandlovable.org. Once again, I host this on Saturdays, a day of rest in Love and Action Network. We do the we move through the chakras all week long. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to share the screen. I'm on the wrong screen to share the screen. Okay, here we go. Love and Action Network. If you go to lovedandlovable.org, you're going to come up to this page. Okay. If you scroll down a little bit, you're going to see all of our lovely weekly events. And there are bonus pop-up events over in the VIP Halo, which I will show you how to get to at the end of this. So tomorrow, Dr. Flo is back on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. with Concerts of Hope. Then Poppy Wata and Starlight Mystic take over, introducing us to the theme of the week, as well as running Daily Boost and Root Chakra Sunday over in Waiting to Exhale, which has moved to the Tiki Talks. All right, over on the Tiki Talks. Then Mondays and Tuesdays, Dr. Flo takes over again with Daily Boost. That's the solar plexus chakra and sacral chakra. And those are at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This week, we always have a masterclass at 7:45 Eastern Time. Dr. Flo and I, it is pay what you can donation based. This week is an Ask Us Anything. So if you're here in the chat and you have further questions on any of the topics we've covered this month, or you just have a random question for us, like how did you guys reconcile? Da 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 da. That's a great question. Put it in the chat. We're happy to answer that night. Then I tape live with Lotta Snacks 5 at 8:45 over on YouTube. That's also posted on Spotify. It's a podcast, folks. Late Night Sax will be finishing up free agency and I believe talking a little bit about the UFL, which starts next weekend. Wednesdays, I'm back with Heart Chakra Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Wednesdays are heavy days. Dr. Flo is then live that evening for a Concert of Hope at 6 p.m. Waiting to Exhale, again, with the move to TikTok, is on Wednesdays. Wednesdays at 6:30. Then Thursdays and Fridays, Lotta Snacks takes over the Daily Boost for Throat Chakra Thursday and Third Eye Friday. And then we finish up with me on Saturday. I'm not sure why that Saturday event is not here, but I will double check that. I will be back next Saturday. It would be a different time. I will say it would be a different time. So I will change that and update you all. Now, if you are not in our VIP membership, you can click membership at the top of the page. You're going to come to this page. You can join our VIP Halo. You can join our community chat threads, where today we are talking about so many random things, even on our day of rest, which is fantastic. There's a vegan prayer over the chicken. Okay, over there. It's lovely from Poppy Wata. We love that. We have Loved and Lovable Academy. This is how you sign up for not only Team Better, which is the free version, but also for Dr. Flo's Academy. You can get vocal lessons, you can get performance lessons, just the whole slew of things. Check them out, book them here. There is a 24/7 broadcast channel where we post whenever we go live. And then there is a newsletter where you can actually find the replay of this. Okie dokies. So that is the way you join the membership, lovedandlovable.org. Find all of our events. These events we do for free, but we are a donation-based organization. And that means that we need you to keep going. We need you to help lift this dream. We need you. We need you. We need you. Okay? So drop some ducats. If you don't have ducats to drop, help us by sharing, commenting, liking, and saving on all of the social media apps across the internet. Follow us. Follow the love. Okay? Continue to be anti-racist. Be safe. Wear a mask. Do good work. Make good trouble. Free watermelons. Okay? Free watermelons. Y'all smell what I'm stepping? You get it? I love y'all hardcore. You are loved and lovable, and nobody can change that. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.